Thank you. You may be seated behind me. Thank you. Good evening. My name is Mel Haberman. I'm the interim dean for the Washington State University College of Nursing. Today we celebrate the 2019 fall graduating class. It's an evening to use your outside voices and to have fun. I'm directing this to the students and everyone. So to the graduates, I'm sure that at some point in life you dreamed of becoming a nurse. Everyone has their unique story, and your dream will follow you into clinical practice or wherever you go. The name and symbolism of being a nurse will follow you. If you're like me, I'm sure you may be feeling some anxiety and a little bit of self-doubt as you face a world as a new professional nurse. So some fearful questions may come to mind. For example, did my faculty teach me everything I need to know? Will my work colleagues wonder if I'm good enough? Will I wonder if I'm good enough? Will I pass the NCLEX exam to get licensure? I should have moved that to number 1 probably. Yeah. And one of my favorites, what is the best time to start back to graduate school? Okay, I can hear the moans, so that's okay. These are normal questions as we learn to live with uncertainty during our many transitions from novice to expert nurse. Just in case you wonder if you're good enough, each of you is better prepared than any previous generation of nurses. Each of you gives us hope for the future of healthcare. So to all of the nurses and family and friends in attendance, you honor us by your presence. And to our new graduates, be well, take care of yourself, and take care of each other. And I want to introduce, because we have a distinguished guest in the house among the graduates, of course, it's the Vice President and Chancellor for Health Sciences, Dr. Daryl DeWald. I believe I see him over here. So welcome. I'm privileged to introduce Dr. Joanne Dotson, Associate Professor and Director of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. She will read the names of our graduates as they come across the stage. Thank you.
This is a wonderful opportunity to recognize each and every one of you individually and the work that you've done and the efforts that you've put in and the great nurse that you will be. You'll all be receiving a pin, and a pin is the nurse's way of transferring and beginning your role as a nurse. So many of you are not going to wear your pins to work, and if you do, get them off your scrubs. But it's nice to have those pins as a memory of where you were and the work that you've done, and you might be able to collect extra ones as you go along for additional coursework as you're going along. My mother did that for me, even though you're not supposed to get them after your bachelor. She just kept buying them every degree I got. So, I'm going to read your names one at a time. So are we ready to go? Are we going to start lining them up? Rebecca Bangasser. Hometown, Inglewood, California. Rebecca's area of interest is perinatal nursing with additional certificates in lactation consulting and neonatal resuscitation, and she is pinned by her family. Ariana Beaudry from Spokane, Washington, who's interested in working in the emergency department. and she is pinned by her family. Nicole Bernard from Ferndale, Washington. She's interested in being a pediatric nurse, and she's pinned by her mom, Amy, and her dad, CJ. Cassidy Bruce from Rosalia, Washington. Interested in operating room or comfort care, and she's pinned by her family. Kayla Burnite from West Richland, Washington. She's interested in working in the emergency department. She's pinned by her mother, Michelle, who's an RN, MSN, and by her father, Thane. Tiffany Burns from Spokane, Washington. Interested in being a pediatric nurse, and she is pinned by her family. Taylor Bai from Spokane Valley, Washington. And her area of interest is ICU nursing. She's pinned by her family. Excuse me. Maria Cabello from Manson, Washington, interested in the burn unit and critical care, pinned by her family. Elena Corwin from Spokane, Washington. Interested in staying in Spokane and working in disaster response global nursing. Pinned by her family. Kylie Covington from Poulsbo, Washington. Interested in pediatric oncology, working at Seattle Children's. She's pinned by her family. Chantel Coiner from Spokane, Washington. She's interested in furthering her education and doing research, pinned by her family. Mitchell Croft from Vancouver, Washington. Interested in working in emergency department or critical care, and he is pinned by his mom and dad. Haley Cross from Kennewick, Washington. Interested in psych mental health and a position in behavioral health hospital following graduation, pinned by her family. Sage Dauphin from Spokane, Washington, interested in OB or psychiatric care, and is pinned by Aunt Karen, who is a nurse, and by her mom. Megan Dyke from East Wenatchee, Washington. She's interested in NICU, and she's pinned by her family. Caitlin Devereaux from Gig Harbor, Washington. Caitlin is being commissioned as a second lieutenant Army nurse on Friday and will begin active duty upon graduation. Caitlin is graduating. She's graduating a distinguished military graduate in the top 20% in the nation. Reese Dolgosh from Yelm, Washington, interested in critical care and is pinned by her family. Andrew Eklund from Shelton, Washington is interested in working in the emergency department and is pinned by his family. Sierra English from San Diego, California, who's interested in pediatrics and critical care nursing, pinned by her family. Alyssa Fig from Spokane, Washington, who hopes to work in the emergency department or critical care and is pinned by her mom, Lisa, who is a nurse, and her dad. Marina Fox from Bellingham, Washington, interested in emergency department and women's health, pinned by her family. Zerom Gebrenel from Eritrea, he's interested in working in intensive care unit, and he's pinned by Laura Winterstein Arleth. Haley Gibson from Curlew, Washington, is interested in pediatrics and is pinned by her family. Katie Green from Walla Walla, Washington, planning on working in the emergency department and is pinned by family. Gabrielle Greer from Issaquah, Washington, is interested in ICU or emergency department and is pinned by her family. Ariana Griffel from Poulsbo, Washington, is interested in geriatric nursing, and Ariana is pinned by her mother, Peggy, who is an advanced registered nurse practitioner. Kaylee Gardette from Liberty Lake, Washington, is interested in pediatric nursing and is pinned by her mom and her aunt, who are both nurses. And one of our faculty members. Cassidy Gurich from Oak Harbor, Washington, is interested in emergency nursing and continuing her education. She's pinned by her family members. Brandon Heaney from West Richland, Washington, is a realist because he hopes to be employed. Pinned by his family. Molly Henderson from Vancouver, Washington, interested in neonatal intensive care unit, is pinned by her family. Taylor Hood from Kennewick, Washington, interested in pediatrics, pinned by her family. Savannah Hyde from Cheney, Washington, interested in pediatric nursing, pinned by her family. Irina Jamalad from Los Angeles, California, interested in the ICU and emergency department with plans to become a CRNA, pinned by her family. Alyssa Jennings from Spokane, Washington, interested in emergency nursing and continuing her education, pinned by her family. Joyce Jensen from Tacoma, Washington, pursuing a career in emergency or med-surg nursing in Spokane, pinned by her family. Marissa Johnson from Snohomish, Washington, interested in working in labor and delivery and eventually becoming a midwife, pinned by her family. Ashley Jones from Spokane, Washington, interested in labor and delivery nursing, pinned by her family. Riley Joyce from Bend, Oregon, interested in pediatric nursing and pinned by her family. Sabrina Kellstrom from Spokane Valley, Washington, interested in ER nursing or travel nursing, is pinned by her mom, who is a WSU graduate nurse, and her dad. Jessica Kosravi from Spokane, Washington, is interested in critical care and plans to attend anesthesia school. Her parents are pinning her, and they are both nurses. Eleanor Longyan from Portland, Oregon, is interested in working in critical care, emergency nursing, pinned by her family. Jolene Larson from Spokane, Washington, interested in working in labor and delivery and is pinned by her family. Randall Lease from Spokane, Washington. He's interested in intensive care and nurse anesthesia, pinned by family. Desiree Lopes from Snohomish, Washington, is interested in becoming a pediatric nurse practitioner, pinned by her family. Olivia Lytle, who is from Everett, Washington, is interested in flight nursing and is pinned by her godmother, Leslie, who is a nurse, and by her father. Dana Martin from Spokane, Washington, plans to start their career in med-surg to stabilize her skills and apply to the DNP program in a few years, pinned by family. Donnie McClure from Sandpoint, Idaho. Donnie's going to a med-surg nurse residency program and is pinned by family. Megan McMichael from North Bend, Washington, interested in cardiac and critical care and one-day medical missions, pinned by her family. Ashley Mills from Carbonado, Washington, interested in neonatal intensive care nursing and pinned by Whitney Mills. Reese Moody from Forks, Washington, interested in critical care, is pinned by family. Katie Moore from Snohomish, Washington, is interested in nurse residency position on a labor and delivery unit and is pinned by family. Ulissa Morelia Salazar from Hoquiam, Washington, would like to work in a pediatrics intensive care unit and is pinned by family. Kaylin Moya from Spokane, Washington, interested in working in critical care and becoming a nurse anesthetist, as pinned by her granddad. Sabrina Nelson from Snohomish, Washington, is looking for a NICU residency in Western Washington and is pinned by her family. Sarah Nicholas from Aston, Washington, is interested in working in an emergency department and becoming a nurse practitioner. She's pinned by her family. Mattia Nix from Cheney, Washington, is interested in finding out what's next. Pinned by family. Miriam Noakes from Spokane, Washington, plans to apply for a nurse residency program in obstetrics or pediatrics in Spokane, pinned by family. Congratulations. Samuel Olson, Vancouver, Washington, is interested in becoming a critical care nurse in the ICU. Pinned by family. Rebecca Pavona from Oak Harbor, Washington, is interested in emergency department and oncology, pinned by family. Bria Palmer from Spokane, Washington, is interested in obstetric nursing and is pinned by family. Kimberly Pendia from Bellingham, Washington, is interested in OB or public health nursing, pinned by her mom, Shirley. Nathan Perry from Seattle, Washington, is interested in being an emergency department nurse. Is pinned by family. Hang Pham from Vietnam is interested in becoming a nurse anesthetist. Pinned by family. Mallory Plaster from Spokane, Washington, is interested in entering the world of women's health, specifically labor and delivery, pinned by family. Alexandria Ronfelt from Bonnie Lake, Washington is interested in neonatal intensive care nursing and is pinned by family. Jenna Ruzika from Lind, Washington is interested in pediatric nursing and is pinned by family. Cheryl Ryan from Spokane Valley, Washington. Has a fan club and is interested in oncology, pediatrics, and is pinned by family. Rachel Reiskamp from Spokane, Washington is interested in working in a hospital and going back to school and becoming a nurse practitioner specializing in women's health, pinned by family. Catherine Sawyer from Eatonville, Washington is interested in labor and delivery and is pinned by family. Carrie Ann Sells from Spokane, Washington is interested in cardiac intensive care and is pinned by family. Heidi Skinner from Sandpoint, Idaho plans to work in the emergency department while completing her nurse residency and then in a few years coming back for a doctorate in nursing practice, pinned by family. Ernest Senato from Honolulu, Hawaii wants to be acute coronary health transplant nursing at Sacred Heart Medical Center and is pinned by family. Kylie Stevens from Camano Island, Washington, interested in NICU and is pinned by family. Erin Tiffany from 9 Mile Falls, Washington, interested in adult medical oncology and is pinned by family. Nicole Timoney from Spokane, Washington, critical care nursing is the area of interest and pinned by family. Uan Trong from Vietnam wants to spend time on a med-surg unit after graduation and then plans to become a travel nurse. Is pinned by family. Stephen Velasquez from Medical Lake, Washington, is interested in working in med-surg or telemetry unit in a residency program, pinned by family. Stephanie Villafana from Moses Lake, Washington, plans on being a nurse in pediatrics and is pinned by family. Another fan club. Chantel Williams from Kent, Washington, interested in labor and delivery nursing, pinned by family. Sarah Wilson from Seattle, Washington, interested in labor and delivery or NICU and is pinned by family. Emma Weinman from Portland, Oregon, interested in pediatrics and is pinned by family. Catherine Wolf from Lake Stevens, Washington, interested in adult oncology nursing and is pinned by family. Sarah Wood from Liberty Lake, Washington, interested in emergency department work and is pinned by family. Emily Usen from Woodinville, Washington, is interested in getting into pediatrics and is pinned by family. These graduates, along with our graduates from the Yakima and the Tri-Cities campuses, are going to be caring for many of you, and we, on behalf of the faculty, I enjoy and encourage you to stand and recognize all of our graduates. We're so proud of all of you. It's now my pleasure to invite to the podium Laura Winterstein-Arleth on behalf of the Awards Committee.
Thank you so much. Well, we're excited to be here. On behalf of the Awards Committee, there are a few awards given out each semester. The one that one of our students happened to be the recipient of is the Excellence in Clinical Nursing. So for this award, the student must be an excellent representative of the College of Nursing, provide extraordinary mentoring and/or support to fellow students, display exemplary professional behaviors, and demonstrate professional outstanding teamwork. So this person was nominated by faculty and peers and that feel that you have surpassed these criteria. The awards committee had many nominees for these awards, and I would like to call up Donnie McClure to receive this award. So, Donnie, I'd like to tell you a few things that were said about you. It says in 415, which is pediatrics, Donnie was a leader in our group at Camp Styx. He even took extra night rounds and was always available during the day to help wherever help was needed. That's very dear to my heart, Camp Styx, you know. He was innovative in his approach to kids, observant of situations to help and supportive of his peers. He went the extra mile with his CHIP family, contacting the kitchen staff at camp to ensure they knew about his severe allergies, helping his CHIP child be better accepted at camp as a first-time camper. Following up with the family even after camp to ensure that things went well. In 417, Donnie was incredible. He was always engaged, seeking opportunities to learn, passionate and encouraging. I agree he was the leader of this clinical group, and peers respected and admired him and sought his advice. He truly saw what the patients and the staff needed and acted upon that need. He searched diligently for opportunities to engage, to learn, and to help. He has such a passion for life, for helping others, and for children. His positive, joyful attitude was contagious. making an incredible clinical rotation for myself, the staff, and his peers. So on behalf of the college and the awards committee, I'd like to present you with your plaque for the BSN Clinical Excellence Award.
Big hugs.
So when I said outside voice, you weren't kidding. We're going to have to top this in just a minute, so our new graduates, hang on just a minute. I'm going to ask you to use your vocal cords here. So we've had an amazing staff, and they have spent the last many weeks preparing this evening for us, and I want to acknowledge them. It would just take a moment. If you would stand wherever you are in the audience, and then we'll hold our applause till the end. So Sarah Wilson, Renee Richter, Heidi Belcher, Sarah Schwab, Addie Hatch, and Dr. Kyle Ross. Please, where we're at. Thank you. So on behalf of the 180 statewide faculty and staff of the Washington State University College of Nursing, I welcome our new graduates as you plan to join our 10,000 alumni. We are beginning to celebrate our 50th anniversary and are going to culminate that with a grand gala on March 7, 2020 here in Spokane. So you can register for that miraculous achievement online. So lastly, would the fall class of 2019 please rise? You may now move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left, signifying your graduates. So now this is your chance to shout out to your family, loved ones who are here to thank them for helping you reach one of your dreams. So go to it. Thank you. All right, you may be seated. We will now exit the auditorium, beginning with the stage party and followed by the graduates and then the audience. Thank you so much for this evening. Good night.